Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Lucky Tackle Box. It is August 2018. Yes, we're in August, although it's still blazing hot. Um, I haven't been able to fish for a long time because my boat has been in the shop for a long time, and it's still not repaired. But I went and got it today from the place it was at because I couldn't take it anymore. But I digress. We will get into that perhaps after we do the Lucky Tackle Box unboxing for the month of August 2018. And as you all know, I don't open it ahead of time. It's got a little packaging. I don't like to do these what do you call it, pre-done, where I know everything in the box and I get to be so smooth making these. That's not me. I rather do it, shoot from the hip and then go from there and let the chips lie where they may. But anyway, let's get started. Let's see, what do we have? What do we have? Okay, of course, we have a few stickers as always, and we have a Lucky Tackle Box sticker in the form of the Miller beer sign. If any of you partake in spirits, I'm sure you know what this Miller beer sign is. Of course, we have the tackle guide. There we go. That comes with it. Tells you everything about the tackle if you want to read through it. And it's also, I guess, it tells you about the shop too. You can buy goods and stuff now at luckytacklebox.com, I believe it is. What is this piece of paper? And this piece of paper, of course, is stuff for Progressive Auto Insurance. I'm not with them, but they might be good. I would probably say they're better than Geico, because Geico was the driver who insured the driver that rear-ended me in my boat back in March. And I'm still having trials and tribulations with them as well. But I digress. Anyway, let's get started. And what do we have here? Okay, it's time for the peepers. What do we have here? Okie dokie. I don't believe I would use this, but it's supposedly some kind of fish attractant, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna have to read this. This is new to me. So hang on a second. Let me see what they say this is. It's called a bait cloud multi-sensory fish attractant. The bait cloud baits are great to use anytime, but especially if you are limited to fishing in a smaller area. Maybe you fish off the shore or dock. The bait cloud is an excellent way to draw fish to your area. Toss it off the end of the dock, and you'll have fish attracting ability you wouldn't have otherwise. No, that's not for me. I'm sorry. If my lures can't do it, or if I can't find the place they're at with lures, I don't know about this, but it might help some people. But anyway, next on the list is we have some Mustad size 6 treble hooks. You can see, yeah, there we go. Nice. You know, like I said, I'm still trying to calm down because I had to go and get my boat today. I just couldn't leave it where it was with them not having fixed it, basically, and haven't had it for 6 weeks, and it still wasn't done. Anyway, we have a clear-cut single blade spinnerbait. Can we do that? Maybe like this. Yeah, there we go. It's a Colorado blade. It might work. It's a little light for me. It's what, probably a 1/4 ounce. Yeah, that's Backlash City for me. Of course, we have a little top water action BD series frog, the BD F55 floating top water. Can we? Ooh, glare. Oh, there you go. Yeah, nice little top water frog. That one is still kind of little for me. Man, these little ones. See, I can't throw these little ones, man. This is Backlash City for me. Unless I try to throw them on a spinner. spinning reel combination. But the next one is a big mouth baits, little small one again, square bill. Ah, there we go. Can I get it closer? I like the color, but it's a little too small for me again. Next on the list, we have some worms from Mismo. There you can see, I always mess those up, but yeah, nice worms. Could use those, I don't know, with a straight shank hook. And of course, this as light as they are, it have to be on the spinning reel combination. I could probably put like a 1/4 ounce tungsten weight on it to help me at least to get it down and cast. Yeah, can we get it without some glare? There we go, yeah. Anyway, next on the list is ultralight baits. Oh, it's bait mate. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see what we got here. Oh, not only is bait mate trying to get you some scent now, they're also trying to get some, I can't tell what this is. It's some kind of little small creature bait, I guess. Looks more like a leech, but I'm not opening that up right here, not in my house. I guess you can kind of get a sense of what they look like. They look like little small leeches to me. Next best thing to live bait. Okay, whatever. And last but not least, we have a Texas tackle company jerk bait. I don't know, people. This one was kind of light. I guess hopefully they're gearing up where they're gonna get, obviously, hey, you can't beat it if you want to just go out and do a little bank fishing with this stuff. But like I said, for me, these are so light. I mean, I try, but I always end up backlashing with light stuff, other than if I'm trying it on spinning tackle. But I'm sure this one might come in. This one would work on spinning tackle, but I don't throw a frog on spinning tackle. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. This bait mate. But anyway, like I said, I have not been on my boat since June 16th. That's right, June 16th. Not been on the water because after that tournament on June 16th, I was waiting on Cabela's to let me know all the parts were in so that I could bring my boat in to fix it. They called me June 25th, said, your parts are in, bring your boat in whenever you're ready. So I had always been ready. I brought it in June 26th. So here it is, August 9th, and they had still not finished my boat. Still not finished. About 4 weeks ago, after that, I already had it 2 weeks. I called them and asked them. They said 2 weeks. Okay, I let 2 weeks go by. Now, thing with me, it's I don't like to rush people, especially because it was, it was my engine. They were doing something with my engine, and I didn't want to rush them. So I said, okay, 2 weeks. So the next 2 weeks go by. We are at 4 weeks, and so I went again. It's not ready. I said, well, if it's not ready next week, it'll be ready the following week. So this week was the following week, making it week 6. And I went today, and it still wasn't ready. And I'd already made up my mind that if it wasn't ready, I was going to leave with it regardless. I don't know why they were just sitting on my boat as long as they were. It's not like I was trying to get a discount. I was just wanting them to do the work right, but in a timely fashion. And it just seems they just kept putting me off. Because the couple of times I did drive up there, I would always see different boats, but mine was still there. So they were working on boats. It's just like they kept just ignoring mine. Oh, I don't know. Did I mention this was Cabela's in Allen, Texas? So I don't know if anybody else takes their boat there. I don't know what kind of service they get when they take their boat there, but I got my last bit of, pardon my French, doo-doo service for the last time. Yeah, they're like 25, 30 minutes away. But to come Saturday, I will drive my boat 2.5 hours away to a place that just works on boats. That's all they do. And let them finish working on my boat. So yeah, I paid them for the parts. I even offered to pay them for whatever labor they might have done other than just taking it apart. So they gave me all the parts. They didn't charge me any labor. And so I'm going to take it Saturday, hopefully, to a bona fide boat dealer service place. You know, yeah, Cabela's does too much. I don't know if that's it because, you know, they sell boats, they sell pontoons, they sell ATVs, they sell tractors. So I don't know, you know, maybe they don't have a main mechanic that can deal with boat engines or how that's done. And I know I'm going a little long and I apologize, but I just, you know, it's frustrating when you have a boat that it's just been sitting there. Okay, and here's the thing. So when I go today and I said I came to get my boat, then the guy's gonna say, well, give me a few hours. I was like, a few hours? Man, I gave you 6 weeks. Why do I need to give you a few more hours? You know, and like I said, my boat, there's 3 bays. There's 3 bays. They have 3 bays. My boat was not in either one of them being worked on. It was sitting out in the back, just the same place I usually see it. Every time I drive around and take a look, I would see different boats, but mine was still there. So I don't know. Like I said, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but it's frustrating. It is. It's frustrating. Yeah, and I guess what adds to the frustration is when this originally happened, when I was rear-ended back in March, this part that had to be replaced again, I asked them in the beginning, since my insurance, it wasn't coming out of my pocket, it was coming out of Geico's pocket, the guy who hit me. I was like, just replace that. So they went and repaired it, and I knew a repair wasn't going to work. And so the first time I put it out on the lake, after that, it cracked. So anyway, but like I said, I know I'm going long, and I appreciate it, but I haven't been able to fish since June 16th on my boat. And it looks like it's still going to be a few more weeks before I can fish because, like I said, I got to take it to a place that's 2 hours away. I work Monday through Friday, and I'm not sure. I'm hoping they'll be able to work on it a little quicker. Actually fix the part that these guys haven't fixed, and then I'm also upgrading my electronics. So I'm going to give them some additional business and get my electronics upgraded. But anyway, I appreciate you listening to me vent. But like I said, I don't know how the service is for other people at Cabela's and Allen, but they treated me and my boat like doo-doo. So that's just my humble opinion. And that's how it was. Anyway, I appreciate you listening to the August 2018 Lucky Tackle Box Unboxing. And hopefully, although I'm not going to hold my breath, maybe I may have a fishing story or two come the September unboxing. But other than that, like I always say, remember, if you're not out catching fish, whoa, that was messed up. If you're not fishing, you're not catching fish. Peace and simplify.